Office received a 911 call of some debris burning off County Road 371, which is off of Farm to Market 1252 in the northeastern part of Smith County. Upon arrival of the responding deputies, it was determined that there were some body parts within the burning debris. Detectives and the crime scene unit responded, and what we believe at this point from the evidence we have recovered at the scene is we only have what we believe to be the cleanup from a potential homicide, which we also believe from some of the items within the debris we found that this homicide probably occurred within a residential structure. So we're probably looking for two more scenes: the original crime scene, the actual body, and this third scene here. So with that, I'll open up the question.
When you say debris or some human remains, I mean, are we talking?
I will tell you what some of the debris is, but as far as the human remains, we don't have any limbs, but I won't go into what body parts we have. But I will say the body parts we do have, there is no way, we're looking for a homicide victim and not just someone who's been injured.
Are these organs?
That's all I'm going to say about the evidence we have here at the scene.
Sheriff, a minute ago you said something about you could talk maybe about some of the debris.
Some of the debris, Kenneth, is some looks like residential or apartment carpeting that has been burned, which is also indicative to us that it's a cleanup from an original crime scene, which most likely took place within a residential structure, apartment complex, whatever. That's what leads us to believe that. We also have some personal items from the victim, which I can't go into, but we do have personal items of clothing of the victim, at least remnants thereof, and also the body parts we have. There's no doubt we're looking for a homicide victim somewhere. As to whether or not we're close to Gregg County here, we're not that far from Wood County, and so it could be from any county, could be from any municipality here. We just won't know yet until we get that phone call that says there's a body been located, or someone knows where this originally happened and see someone painting their room or putting new carpeting in or something like that. That's why we're trying to get this information out to the public through you, the media, to get that help.
What color is it?
It's kind of a goldish, low cut shag carpet.
Were there any eyewitnesses? Did anybody see anything on this road this morning? This all happened about 7:30. You said anybody come forward?
We've
with any
got we've narrowed it down to about just shortly after 5 a.m. We have interviewed a witness that did drive by here, and the flames were it was still burning, flaming. Of course, at that point, they didn't have any idea that there were any partial human remains in there. It was a fire in the middle of the road,
okay,
which was suspicious to them. But we didn't receive the first call, I believe, till 7:07 a.m.
Okay, but now there was a woman when we were on the other side that was allowed into the crime scene area to take something to an investigator. Do we know anything about what?
That's going to be totally unrelated to this. It was some looks like some Halloween decorations and things that had been out here for we've identified well over a month. So it's just a coincidence, and we don't believe it's going to be at all related to what we have here this morning.
Does that? I mean, we're talking about that they were not careful. Could that suggest something even a little more sinister, that they wanted y'all to find it?
I don't know that we can make that reach that they wanted us to find it. I think it's something more likely that they probably had a vehicle that they just wanted to hurry up and get rid of it. I've worked investigations like this in the past, very similar to what we believe this may be, where you have a homicide that occurs within a residential structure, and I can assure you that it's very difficult to hide a homicide of this nature that would have occurred in a residence. There's a lot of cleaning up and a lot of things that have to be done to hide that from the general public or someone that would be going into that residence.